Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. I'm Mystic Rose, and this is Mystic Virgo, Mystic Rose, and Mystic Virgo Tarot. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, North, South, no Venus as well. All are welcome. Please come on in. Let's talk about it. We want to know about love. We want to know about your special someone. We want to know why they can't stop thinking about you, Virgo. All right. I pulled a few cards and pre shuffled a few cards before we got started. And I'm going to talk to you about them. We're going to look at your energy, their energy, and figure out what is really going on, why they can't stop thinking about you. Now, let's just take a real quick look because these cards came out while I was getting ready for your reading. All right. It says only in it for the money. Hmm. And this is going to read backwards, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. Ghosted and turned cold. It seemed like somebody thought you was either the sugar mama or the sugar daddy. So candle magic and a whole new person. We're going to dive into those just a moment. But let's first of all talk about you, Virgo, and what makes you so irresistible to not only one person, but several. It's giving me energy. Yeah, look, somebody's heart was broken. The Three of Swords. It's giving me the energy that someone may have regretted losing you. Yeah, they regretted losing you, Virgo, and they can't stop thinking about you. And so it might very well been you that turned cold. You saw something that surprised you, and it might very well made you say, "No, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not going there with you." Look, Virgo. No, I'm not going there with you. That's the Virgo card, the Hermit card, right? You said, no, I'm not going there with you. And if somebody did want the money, either they were doing it for the purpose of having stability, they thought that your money was bigger and therefore you should provide. This is giving me a household where the woman was making more money and they figure that you should provide more. Or it could be a scenario like when I was married and I wasn't making more money, but he wanted me to give him my whole paycheck and he gave me an allowance. Oh, young and dumb. Some would say young and dumb. But that's okay. I was in love, right? So Virgo, hermit energy, they find something mysterious about you, something that charismatic about you, something that draws them in, that they can't stop thinking about you, Virgo. It's like you're the magician. You have like the genie with the bottle, genie in the bottle, the genie in the bottle. You are the magic. Oh, okay. I see where we're going with that. You are the magic, Virgo. That part. Listen, and the high priestess. Ooh, ooh, you get two for one. Like you get two for one with you, Virgo. You got the magic and the high priestess. Yeah, so that makes you so very sensual, intelligent, articulate, well versed, mesmerizing. You get the job done. You know how to get the hit the spot, get the doggone thing to the the toes are the toes are curling up. I didn't know we was gonna get out of this video, Virgo. This is new. Yeah, this is a reboot. And I may have to say, hallelujah. Thank you, everybody that didn't give up on this channel because I love Virgo and I love you. And we're going into 4 years, Virgo. So even if I am a small channel, toot that horn, y'all hit the bell, sound the alarm. I'm coming in, baby. And I want you to just go ahead and hit the like button as you can if you like what you heard so far. And not only that, go ahead and subscribe. Okay. So, Virgo, what we want to know is your energy as well as why they can't get enough of you. This is definitely fire and desire all day, every day. We got Page of Wands and we have the Eight of Wands. So, if somebody wants to come back and talk with you, this is because you is very romantic and intimate in the bedroom. It's like you can put on a boudoir. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You could change it up. You could flip the script on them, okay? You could be, my name is Janet. What does it say? Call me nasty if you want to. I don't know. It's been a while since I heard that song. But you know what I'm talking about. And the way this is coming out with this Page of Wands is that your actions in the intimacy department is very mesmerizing to them, that they have memories of that and reflections of you and them. Listen, with the Four of Wands, that's why they can't stop thinking about you day and night with the Moon card, day and night, especially at night. Somebody's interested in coming back to you, Virgo. Oh my God. Somebody's interested in coming back to you. Okay, so let's find out who this person is. I'm curious. What kind of energy of this person that's interested in Virgo? Who could this be? It could be a fire sign. It could be somebody who is in the industry of writing. They did things like they wrote, they did a lot of things with their hands in their job. Stay, stay rated PG. Hold on, y'all. It could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This individual, very hands on, like to go ahead and get things done, kind of giving me like the power of an Aries. They aren't hesitant, they aren't shy, they don't have a void. They feel the void. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, that's too funny. Hold on, y'all. So there's a competition here. They realize that you are a catch, and they find that they were jealous, Virgo. This energy is coming up as a jealous individual. They were jealous, Virgo. This individual was jealous. Yeah. And it's almost like they felt like you were just something they didn't have. They never had a person like you in their life before. You were a whole new, different kind of person. And again, you are very magical. You might be very much into the arts of magic or Wicca or candle work or I say voodoo or hoodoo, or you just had a good prayer life. And they just didn't have anybody in their life like that before, who really had a sound heart, who really had a good heart and good words of wisdom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you didn't hold that against them, that they were different. And even if you thought, like, they may have thought you were perfected and perfection, but you knew you had issues, but you didn't let it show. You didn't let it show, not at all, Virgo. All right, what's going on with this energy with this person in Virgo? What should Virgo know? Let me tell them something they need to know today. I have the King of Swords, Aquarius energy, Libra, Gemini energy, somebody that likes to talk, someone who is very business minded. They like to work. I'm getting the energy this person likes to work. Maybe they spent a lot of time at work. Maybe they didn't give you the time that you felt you needed and deserved. That's what I'm getting from that card. Let me get two more about this person that this could be for Virgo. And they still think about you, even if they did something that kind of felt like a betrayal, didn't come through on something they said they were going to come through on. This is giving me the Two of Pentacles. You see how she's struggling? It could be a daddy, a baby situation, a baby mama situation, male or female. And it's like the Two of Coins, they didn't come through with something they said they were going to come through with. Okay, Virgo? And it's almost giving me a selfish energy, someone who was selfish or stingy with their time and or their money. And you decided not to, and you got strong, and you built your strength up after that connection. So this is also the Knight of Cups. This is a Scorpio, Cancer, as well as a Pisces. Feels like somebody love bombed you in the water energy. It feels like somebody who was very, very giving at first, but they were like this. Yeah, they were like a snake in disguise. They were something about them was not honest. They were hiding something. You got the Page of Swords. They might have been still childish and not ready to commit. It's what I'm picking up. All right. Why they can't stop thinking about Virgo. Let's get one more for why they can't stop thinking about you. And then we're going to connect to another set of cards. Two of Swords. They didn't know how to make the right decision. They felt like they cut things off too soon. They felt like they were listening to somebody else and they gave them an indecisive mindset. They didn't know which direction to go. Somebody was being betrayed by another person. It's almost like somebody wanted them and they listened to this person thinking that the grass was greener on the other side. And they found out that wasn't true at all. With the death card, you see how what came behind this curtain? They found out that wasn't true at all. That was just somebody that was just trying to play tricks with them. A Scorpio energy here. My spirit said, "Don't stop." The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is telling me you had either let them go because they were trying to play your emotional tug of war with you. They were going through an emotional tug of war, and you weren't going to be the person to try to prove anything to anybody. And you weren't like, no, you either know what you want or you don't. I'm not trying to hide anything from you. Why are you trying to hide something from me? And then you refuse to try to find out, like, I got to do I got to sacrifice for you, or either they weren't willing to sacrifice what they needed to sacrifice to make the connection work. It's almost giving me like somebody could have been a gambler. Yeah, somebody could have been a gambler in this connection here, Virgo. Um, but you decided you wanted peace. You wanted a peace of mind. That's probably why this only for the money came up. Let's see if you can see that. You wanted a peace of mind. You wanted to make sure you was stable. You didn't want a household where you had to scratch every nickel and dime. You wanted to have more than enough, and you wanted that person to pay their way, do what they were supposed to do, what they said they're going to do. I have the Ace of Swords. And you wanted somebody who was honest. You wanted someone who was going to speak the truth. You had, this is a person who says one thing and they did another with this Ace of Swords and this Two of Swords. You can see that. So this is kind of giving me like this person has said one thing, but they did another. They had two sides of the coin. They were trying to play both fields. For somebody, they were playing the field. They were doing more than one thing. Right now, okay, I get it. Because every once in a while, I gotta tell this story. It reminds me of a time when I was in my relationship with someone, and I won't give too much detail, but they were just like, they didn't realize because I paid the phone bill, I could tell where the signal was bouncing off for the phone. And when they told me they were at XYZ, they said, oh, you know what? I'm over on May Street. But when I look at the phone bill, they are not on May Street. They down in Dalton somewhere, not in Riverdale. You know what I mean? And that just shows you that the answers will come to you when you need them. And you might not, hesitate to do what you had to do. Somebody had to cut them off. And now that you cut them off, they can't stop thinking about you. It could have been a soul tie. Y'all see this card? A soul tie. Could have been a soul tie connection, right? And this person can't stop thinking about you. I will always feel connected to you. I will always feel connected to you, Virgo. No shame. No blame, right? All right, so we're looking at these beautiful cards here, Message of Love Oracle, and what this connection could mean. For some of my Virgos, they're still very well practically in your life. There's somebody here who has this person who's still in your life. They love you, they care for you, and they understand you, the self-love, because you understand yourself. I am still trying to heal. You healed, and they may have made you feel a little distant from them. So they understand when you need space. That's what I'm picking up with that. What else Virgo needs to know? Thank you, Holy Spirit. I thank your guides, my guides, for everything that you need to know today, that it comes clearly through, that you receive the most high important data. That's to your highest and greatest good. Mending. I want to fix our connection. Well, that's because they can't think of anyone else who ever could be you, who could ever replace you, who could ever fulfill your shoes. No, no, no. This is what this is about. What else is going on? Hope. Ooh, child, I told you. This is so tickled me so much. Somebody is saying, I haven't given up on us yet. I haven't given up on us yet. I want to mend the connections, Virgo. They don't want to sleep without you. That's what I just felt. They don't want to sleep without you. No, they don't want to be without you. We have too many differences. This might have been the issue with the money. I don't know, somebody was feeling like they weren't paying their way, paying their bills, having future dreams that you have, having the aspirations and goals and mindset and determination to do things, to get things, to have things. It's like the Flintstones. They don't care. They just want to be with you. Bell, bell, bell. Listen, they just want to be with you. Oh, but you know what? They say, I got to figure it out. They don't want to let go. They want to figure it out. A reunion. Absolutely, positively. Can y'all see that? Absolutely, positively. It's a reunion on their mind. We will always come back to each other. Don't go there because I don't know about you, Virgo. Personally, me being a Virgo in several places, I don't know where you stand, Virgo, but I'm single and I love it. But if you're ready to mingle, I'm here for you, Virgo. Go for it. Regret. I wish this never happened. I understand that feeling. That could be you or your person, Virgo. Something happened. You. This is giving. They wish it never happened, or you wish it never happened, like that. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get a couple more from here and let's keep it moving. Thank you so much for channeling into the video. Okay, I got gossip and commitment. Might have been a third party here that was trying to get into the way. Um, or you might have been like, they did so dirty to you that you didn't want to try the relationship again because you didn't want to hear somebody judgment about that connection. But that's your decision if you decide to do what you do, especially if you were married, because I have this commitment card. Especially if you were married, I want you to be a part of my future. I'm telling you, Lord knows they cannot stop thinking about you. They can't get over you. They are interested in reuniting if you all have a separation. Well, Virgo, you heard it here first. You heard it here first, my darling. All right, so let's get some hidden messages. Would you like that? Let's do that. I'm gonna pull some cards from the hidden message oracle, and then if I can get these cards about the doggone box. Hold on, yeah. This one is being stubborn. The timing, the timing was just not right. The timing was just not right. For some of you, that's how you felt. The hidden messages. What is hidden that you may not know they're thinking or feeling or wanting to ask? Okay, or wanting to say because they got stuck. What they want to say. Oh, child, hold on. Let me ring the bell. These cards are doing what they want to do. Why are they doing that? Sorry about that. I read that. Ring that bell in your ear without giving you a forewarning. All right, so this is for Virgo, Divine Spirit Team. Let these hidden messages come through that their person would want them to know. There we go. What hidden messages that Virgo should know? All right, now we're talking. And then what you see there is what I did was clear the energy, Virgo, so the cards can work for us. All right, so let's go ahead and cut the deck. We're going to do it simple. I'll pull about, I heard 5, right? Like, no, I didn't hear it. I heard 5. All right, what's at the bottom? We will be together again. Yeah, look at that. Honey, they're just like, wait. All right, I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Oh, Virgo, this is exactly what I was referring to. That they felt like you were very tapped in and you are either, like I said before, with the hoodoo voodoo, Wicca, prayer life, Christian. It doesn't matter your religious background, but you very much were spiritually tapped in, and they know this. I will wait for a sign from you. So they definitely are feeling a little shy, a little hesitant, a little bashful about coming towards you. If they did move on, or if you did have a certain sudden breakup, or if you did break up, they're just feeling like they're waiting for you to make the first hello. You know what I mean? I wish things could be different. This is what your person wants you to know. In fact, for some, they're praying it could be different. They're praying every day, honey child. Yes, sir. All right. I look for you everywhere. Oh, these are adorable. I look for you everywhere. This is giving me the energy of someone that actually ghosted. I think we had ghosted here earlier, and they don't have the contact. They don't know, like, for instance, they might be looking for you on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, so forth and so on, or trying to find your old friends to see if you on their social media. And see what I'm talking about with the ghosted? They feel like because you changed your number, or you moved your address, or you changed your jobs, and then they don't know how to find you or where you at. Virgo, listen, his reading is on point. Please hit the like button. Please share the video so you can hype it up. Okay? Because listen, they're saying that this love is unconditional. Unconditional love. I will love you unconditionally. I think that's it. That's all. That says it all right there, Virgo. I hope you got something out of this video. If you want a personal reading to dive deeper into your situation, the information is description box below. And I'll see you on the next one. Gonna be great.